Hearts, hearts, glorious hearts. The boys in maroon are the talk of the town. Matty Miles just subscribed.
Woo! I was doing some heavy breathing earlier, but I'm hoping it'll be the Celtic players that are out of breath on a Sunday afternoon after Hearts hopefully pump them in a top of the table clash. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football here for your Hearts versus Celtic match preview. And if you don't get the heavy breathing thing, then I don't blame you. But earlier there was a video, someone fell asleep on the mic and shit happens.
Jambo Bear falling asleep at the wheel. Hopefully,
best Tony Soprano impression.
Aye, Tony Soprano, late seasons.
Tony.
Yeah, you go get yourself a soda.
Tony.
any snack you like.
You're so savage.
Fun. Anyway,
there's a man's reputation at stake here.
Yep. He was spotted in a bar in New Jersey.
Catching, not pitching.
Aye, Yonkers. Anyway, hopefully Derek McInnes is spotted.
Oh, would you fucking stop?
Hopefully Derek McInnes is spotted battering Celtic tomorrow at 12 p.m. That's what needs to happen, doesn't it? We can't be sitting here with Derek McInnes with his tail tucked between his legs. Make no mistake about it. Tomorrow is the biggest game in some time for a team outside the Old Firm.
Do you think there's a veto in the Celtic team?
I mean, I could sit here and say there is, but no one in football is the size of Fito. I mean, Fito is a big boy, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he was the king of the construction, but hopefully there'll be...
Big construction tycoon.
I'm hoping there's a wee bit of construction at the top of the table and the gap goes from 5 to 8. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I can pray for. I mean, obviously Rangers kick off at, 3 or 4? Can't remember. I think, no, it's 3. So...
I'm going to rewatch The Sopranos, so I don't think I appreciated it as much. Anyway, that's the last Sopranos reference I'll give, but what a show.
Fetal spatter 4, what a man.
Not quite Tony Soprano, but...
Yeah, I can get a note from my doctor. Well, maybe Brendan Rodgers can get a note from his doctor, because there's a lot of injuries.
Right, he needs to be sick, no? A lot of players.
No, I labelled it an injury crisis, and people are like, Stevie the Sixth, he's making up lies. We've no injuries. We don't have a single one. Oh, this is clickbait. Right, Celtic, without Iheanacho, without Alistair Johnson, without Carter Vickers for 5 months, Dyson Maeda, pretty sure, is also still out of this game. How's that no an injury crisis? You're without your starting right back, you're without your best centre back, you're without your best player in Maeda, and you're without your best striker in Iheanacho. At what point do you say, and it's not like the replacements are good, they're inadequate, they're shite.
Johnston out, Vickers out. Some could say the door's been left open at the back for Celtic.
Damn right. And it doesn't matter if they were good last week. It's all about this week.
Doesn't matter if the defensive door was closed last week. If the defensive door's open this week, that's a big problem.
And hopefully Derek McInnes is taking the bags out, throwing them in the bin, because that's what needs.
That's plenty.
That's what needs to happen tomorrow.
Take out the trash.
Yeah, people. Now we'll get into the comments, but in terms of the poll, not many people thinking a draw. But I think this game's going to be a draw tomorrow, and not in terms of the result. Everyone's going to be shooting this across the world.
So just me
standing up and taking notice to Hearts.
This might be the most even poll I think we've ever seen.
Yep.
On this channel.
Yeah.
Normally you've always got this sort of 67 to 33% almost poll. That almost seems to be like the percentage.
Well, to be fair, it's more even than the European games, but the European games were close. We did the polls the other day.
Yeah, well, let's get into it then. 1,000 votes. 44% are saying Hearts will win. 47% are saying Celtic will win. 9% are saying a draw. I'm surprised only 9% are saying a draw, because I think a draw could be the most likely outcome.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the game. Hearts playing great. Celtic not so much, but have still got the quality if they can turn it up. A draw, it's probably and also a draw, I'm not saying it favours both teams, because Celtic will be looking to win and so will Hearts, but a draw is a result that both managers could it would be acceptable.
Both managers can sleep alright Sunday night with a draw.
Yeah, I mean, if we're sitting at a draw going into the 90th minute, I don't think we're going to be seeing gun-ho football.
No.
So... honestly, I think a draw should be... You're right, I agree. I think a draw should have more percentage points. But it is sitting with 9% here. Moving on then. Hearts sit just just a wee bit behind Celtic in second place with 44% of the poll. But here, sitting second place in a draw's one thing, or a poll, sorry. It's all about sitting first place, and that's where they sit in the league. 5 points clear. Hearts. A lot of you guys have voted for Hearts to get the result here, about 440 of you, and then you've got Celtic with 47% of the vote. So about 470 of you voting that way. But what do we think? What does the Jambo Bear think? Well, I'm not going to change from my prediction.
I said 3-0. I'm sticking to 3-0.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2-1
Hugh
Hearts.
Evans, by the way, also said Hearts by 3, so that probably means Celtic will win. Because I've went the same prediction as Hugh Evans, and he gets fuck all right.
And what did he elaborate on there? What was his reasoning?
Hearts are champions elect, and Celtic are shite with a load of injuries.
Yeah, but you notice the way Hugh Evans kind of... He goes all in. He doesn't...
It is mental that the guy never seems to predict a Celtic win, but every week, without fail, predicts a Rangers win.
What did he predict for Kelly, Rangers?
Rangers win.
How, though? Why? What was the scoreline?
I never gave a scoreline, he just predicted Rangers to win. And it's funny, because when Rangers played Dundee, he said that was a gimme for Rangers. But when Celtic were playing Dundee last week, he was alluding to the fact, Celtic need to make sure they go there and get the win before the Hearts game. This is important. So it was like he was alluding to the fact that and I get it, in the end Celtic didn't beat Dundee, but you know he said Rangers would beat Dundee 6-0. Yet when Celtic were playing Dundee, he was almost suggesting, it's going to be a tough game. And I mean, it was a tough game, but my point is, like, I just don't see how he can look at Rangers Dundee and go, gimme.
I'm not defending him.
No point Dundee turning up. But
at least then it was after the Pilsen game, and Rangers looked alright after that game. I predicted Rangers 6-0 against Dundee, not going to lie. And you could say Celtic last week, off the back of pretty poor form.
Yes, but Hugh Evans has predicted Rangers to win every league game so far.
And that's where I've got the problem.
So, Hugh Evans, if the table was based on predictions, Hugh Evans, Hearts wouldn't be 5 points. Rangers would be... Hugh Evans would have Rangers about 10 points clear at this point.
It's funny though.
He's predicted a lot of games Celtic not to win, and he's predicted Rangers to win every game.
All he does is predict Rangers to win, but at the same time, all he does is bury how bad Rangers are. It's like you think a guy that would be burying the team would be predict them to lose.
Yep.
But then there's a few people like that on YouTube that bury the team and then predict them to win regardless. But yeah, I went with Rangers to draw that game against Kelly. But what are you going here? 3-0, and I'm going 2-1 Hearts. So, no chance Celtic can get a result.
But maybe that's just him. Let him know down in the comments.
Let him do now. Anyway, Celtic, would you be surprised if Celtic rocked up and beat Hearts?
No, of course not, because at the end of the day, they're still the best team in the league. They're the champions of Scotland. They've won 13 at the last 14 titles. They're the number one team in this country. Of course I wouldn't be surprised.
Who's the danger man for Celtic? Who's the guy you're looking at? Oh, he could do the damage. I'm going to go Arnie Engels. I think he had a good game against Stone Graz.
Yang. He's so shite you might underestimate him.
I don't think he'll get on the pitch.
Probably not. Like last time he played against Hearts anyway, he got red carded. Well, that wasn't his last time, but yeah, that's the last time I recall it.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy, right, who be buried as much as Yang. And I'm not saying the guy's good, because he's clearly not, right? And I mean, you could say, every trophy he's won at Celtic, he's been carried to, right, by the rest of the team, which there is a case for that, right? But the guy still produced goals and assists over the last couple of years. Can't take that away from him.
Has he been any worse than like James Forrest?
But not even James Forrest. Look at Yusuf Shamiti. It's like a few people bury him in scoreboard, but I think the only guy that goes in on him is Gordon Dale.
Yeah.
Everyone else almost shies away from it.
If I could take one of those players into the Hearts team, I'd take Yang over Shamiti.
Yeah.
I'd take Yang over Shamiti.
If you took Shamiti, Tony Bloom's injection would be null and void.
Yeah. At least I could see Yang coming on as maybe an impact player or a sub or something, a bit of fresh legs.
Aye.
Freshen things up. I mean, what's Shamiti going to do?
Hee-haw. Right, Mickey
Stink
Stein
at the joint.
says, we have a lot of injuries going into this one, but there can't be any excuses. If you're fighting for league titles and to be the best, you need to have the depth required. No excuses there for Mick.
Yeah.
He's taking accountability for Rodgers.
Well, I mean, some people find it hard to take accountability, but we Maida out, any Actual, Johnston out and Vickers out. It's a lot of key players there.
There is a lot of key players. Gafaldo, 12pm kickoff favours Celtic, in my opinion, as a Jambo. Even though Celtic played Thursday, they are used to playing on Sunday early kickoffs. Hearts generally don't play at that time. I'm going to have to strongly disagree. Celtic went to the wire against Stone Graz. tired, injuries. Hearts have had the week off. Yes, Celtic.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Can't argue. Oh, Hearts don't normally play that. It gives them an extra day's recovery. I don't see that logic.
Right, but yeah, you say an extra day recovery, but Hearts have been off since last week.
Yeah, no, but it gives them an extra day. It's like I don't see. Oh, Hearts don't normally play on a Sunday. Aye, okay, right. How's that relevant?
No, come on, folks, man. You cannot tell me that.
Well, Celtic don't normally play on a Thursday, don't they? Not, but here.
Aye.
They're playing it this year because they're in the Europa Nights.
Pretty good, right. Celtic fan, Hearts are favourites. They have been the best team so far. We've been pretty bad, looking like we're stumbling from one game to another and are held together with sellotape. My feeling is Hearts win this game. We need to continue to stumble to the January window. Hearts will eventually blow it and Celtic will prevail. So there you go.
Well, the bookmakers have Celtic heavy favourites to win this match. So.
Really?
Yep.
What price of Hearts?
11-4. Celtic are 8-11 last time I checked.
Hearts and corners, get your money on it. Get your money on it. I might stick big money on that. I might stick about £200 on that. Is that too much? Maybe. Right. Nah, actually, it is too much. Because that would just make it even worse if they didn't win. Stephen says, Hearts, easy win, 3-1. See when Fog Football react to this pish... Oh, no, sorry. See when Fog Football react to
2-0
this
Brentford,
poll.
by the way. 2-0 Brentford.
See when football react to this poll. Way Jambo Bear. Back to doing hee-haw again.
Yeah?
That's aye, Caden's burying you
Is
there.
that dig at me?
Aye, he did hee-haw.
Did
He
he?
did hee-haw last week, didn't he, Caden? Blair Meckel. Hearts win. Celtic fans back to protesting.
It's Miko, mate.
Is it Miko?
No.
Mikael! Remember him in
Oh, the odds have
1974? He was a
changed.
decent character.
Hearts are now 9-4. Celtic are 11-10.
Probably with the confirmation of all the injuries.
Kilmarnock 13-2. That's not bad.
Rangers 1-3.
The draw looks, let's see. Hearts, Hibs, draw. That's what I'm thinking. 45-1 for a Hearts Hibs draw. I'll take that. Hearts to beat Celtic, Hibs to beat Aberdeen, Rangers Kelly draw.
But see draws, man, you can never stick big money on a draw. I think so.
I don't know, I remember I stuck £50 on a 2-2 draw. I got it up.
That was a £50 free bet.
So, it's still big money, isn't it?
Aye, but it's a free bet for fuck's sake.
12-1.
Well, you're the same idiot that stuck £50 on Rangers to beat Bran.
Right.
And your flakes got pished on. So, anyway, that is where we're going to leave it. Hearts versus Celtic. Looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good game. I think there's going to be drama.
Yeah, Hearts pretty much got a clean bill of health. Celtic with injuries, so I think everything's looking good. Home advantage as well. Didn't play midweek. I don't think Hearts will ever have a... I can't imagine there's ever been a game where Hearts will go into with more confidence than this. I can't believe there's ever been a more likely chance for Hearts to beat Celtic.
No, I agree. I feel like recent years, obviously, Celtic score one. Like, they said they scored the first one. You feel like, oh, it's over. Honestly, Hearts... Great mass. I can't remember the last time a team against Celtic would have had this much confidence domestically outside the Rangers taking on Celtic.
I mean, maybe Aberdeen, but like in their title fighting year, I don't know. But I think this is bigger. I think this is...
Yeah, no, you might be right.
I'd say the last time...
But see, back then, like, the gap but still felt massive. This genuinely feels like a weak Celtic team.
Probably the last time I think there's been this kind of confidence would maybe be when the 2005 season when Hearts finished second.
Yeah, and it's 20 years in the making. Will Hearts deliver? We'll have to wait and see, folks. It's going to be a great game. A load of great games tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. But
the Big Five in action.
Aye.
Plus Kelly. Big Five plus Aberdeen.
That's what I was going to say. Super Sunday. And it's going to be a super day on Fog Football. Till next time.
Well, I mean, if Celtic win, I won't be here for the rest.
Yeah, I might just go back to bed, actually.
So.
Aye, so. Depends, guys. It depends.